Also, you might want to share your screen to me so that I can see what you're doing.
We are live. Now let's. Uh, uh, no, not input device. Share screen.
And then, yeah, there we go. I love that. I love that PS2 interface.
See if I can full screen this. Well, hang on. Let me advertise that I'm streaming first. And then I'll worry about trying to full screen it. So how long was Golden just sitting there catatonic staring off into the side?
I don't even
So how
know.
long was
He staring
Golden
off
just
the whole time that I was
sit?
there. So before that, and then when he finally did come back, he apologized. Apparently, he had meant to leave a message in chat saying that he's got a work-related emergency and that he might not be back for a little bit. And then when he did finally get back, he's like, "Yeah, I got to take care of some work stuff. I'll be back streaming after I take care of all of it."
Let's tag you on Twitter.
I'm gonna be sitting here refresh on Twitter, see the notification pop up so that I can like and retweet.
So you're doing Half-Life today, right?
Yeah, I freaking hate Half-Life.
That makes me sad.
It's not your fault that I hate Half-Life. It's not even the guy who requested it's fault that I hate Half-Life. I'm just not good at first-person shooters to begin with.
I fucking adore Half-Life. I'm tempted to play it again just because I got that ray tracing mod working.
Did you get it while it was free on Steam? Oh wait, probably not. You probably already owned it when it was free on Steam.
I owned it before Steam existed.
Yeah. Oh, you're one of the OGs.
Yeah, I've had it since the 90s.
Yeah, I got it when it was like free on Steam for a week.
Alright, let's see if I can go full screen here.
I feel bad for anyone who follows my Twitter account for my base memes and stuff, and all they see is me spamming retweets of fox pictures. I like foxes.
Transform, scale filtering. Remove, rename, filters, properties. I don't know how to get, because I know that's got to be annoying to look at.
What is?
How it's
Oh,
just,
shit's not fully
yeah.
lined up.
Did I get it to full screen last time? For you? I don't remember.
I think so, but isn't Far Cry on a different console?
Wait a minute. I could probably get a direct feed from my console itself. Maybe.
Possibly. Or you might have to up the resolution to fit the box.
Alright, let's capture devices. Let's see if there we go. There we go. That worked. Okay. That's probably how I did it last time.
Yeah, but now it's got that might go away if you change the amount of light on the screen.
No, that is the result of my cheap HDMI cable.
Oh, I see.
I can't get rid of it. But it should just be drowned out by the game itself, I think.
Oh, definitely. Every time I played this game, I had to turn the TV down to like 4.
This game was awesome. This whole series is awesome.
I don't know if the whole series is awesome. I never played the PS3 games.
I have played A Crack in Time and Tools of Destruction, and I remember quite liking both.
I was told that the multiplayer one, where you play as like Ratchet and Clank, Captain Quark, and Nefarious in like a Marvel Ultimate Alliance type of deal. I don't think it is.
Oh yeah, that is a thing, isn't it?
That one's gay. I heard that one sucks bubble.
Yeah, see, I only played an hour and 42.
Oh, you're on Mac Tower Resort. I love this game. I know how to get all of this equipment. I was working on badging it on retro achievements, and I was pretty close to done. I had most of the weapons, almost all of them fully upgraded, and then I accidentally chose New Game over my save file instead of loading by accident on a reset. It completely destroyed my will to play the game. I'll come back to it eventually. I know I will. It's one of my favorites. But at the time, I was like, fuck! I just played this game for like 4 days straight, and I lost all of my progress on the shit that I'm almost done with.
Yeah, that would be frustrating as fuck. Thank God I didn't do anything like that when I played through the first one for my video.
I've done already all of the hard achievements. It's not like I have much to do. I just have to completely upgrade all of the guns. That's all I have left.
You know, I've never even bothered. I've never been like an achievement hunter guy, so I never bothered with retro achievements or anything like that.
Well, it's not like there's a whole lot of stuff that you have to do in the games already. For me, I'm actually going to open it up and see what things there are for that today.
You ever thought about building yourself a newer computer?
Actually, my homie just basically took all of the parts that were in his much better than my computer and put them in mine, because he got a brand new computer.
Oh. So is it running a lot better now?
Yeah, my computer's been updated for a little.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's see. Which first mission, box maker, infiltrator, yada yada. That's true. You would already do in a main playthrough of the game anyway.
I could have sworn that I had moved on from this level.
Do the impossible challenge in the main core games. That's what I did. Basically, all of the skill points that are in the game are achievements from RA. That shit I would have done anyway. All platinum gold. level 10 in the Sheep Blasters minigame while in Clank Parchment. Reach level 10 without being damaged in Sheep Blaster while in Clank Parchment.
Oh, that's a little too far to do that. Okay.
Get all the upgrades and mods for each gun, yeah. Kill 200 tourists on planet Tadano. The reason for that is because the help desk lady will continue to tell you different things as you kill them, and after 200 she says that security's been called and your face is basically marked for death.
Can't say I did that.
Beat the game dying less than 50 times. New game plus resets the progress. Play all the messages in the Insomniac Museum. Read the electrolyzer poster in the Insomniac Museum. Interact with the water. Shoot your ship with a Visibomb while in the Insomniac Museum. And then all the stuff I'm missing is like...
Yeah, I did do this, because this doesn't open up until you're like, done. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I did do this in my last stream. It's been a while since I've streamed this, because I wanted to finish Silent Hill 2 before I got back to streaming this. So I wasn't, like, constantly moving my PlayStation 2 back and forth between the living room and my PC.
Yeah, basically I was almost done with the game. The only hard achievement I had left was to beat the boss, the final boss, you know the one, with just the wrench.
Yeah. That little ball thing.
Yeah.
Or big. I suppose it's big by that point, but you know what I mean.
I know how to speedrun that boss. All you gotta have is the mega heavy bouncer.
I was gonna say the rhino kills it almost instantly.
The rhino does kill it almost instantly too. Yeah. Almost like it's its job.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've gotten like all stuff. There's probably not a single thing in Ratchet and Clank or Commando I haven't done.
Let's go get Clank.
Yeah, go get Clank. That'll open up your platforming skills, because then you'll have your telepack and your thruster pack, your backpack.
Yeah, and your pack.
And your black pack, wolf pack, and your pack of gum, pack of cigarettes.
And your dad went to go get those and never came back. No.
Your dad left and never came back.
Went to go get cigarettes at the gas station.
Up to get some milk.
Yeah.
There in your rocking chair at 72 years old, alone in your house. All of a sudden the door opens. Oh, Dad, you're back! Finally!
Is it stuck in a loop?
Yeah, usually I only see the ship go by twice.
It's,
might be scratched.
Shit. I might have to... Yeah, I'm gonna reset. This is stuck in a loop. Let's Alright, this disc cleaner's gonna be loud, but I'm gonna try to clean my disc.
Yeah, probably give you this.
My a whole shitload of my games went through a house fire in 2012. This is one of them. So, some of them I had trouble cleaning, getting to work right. I haven't played this since the house fire, so probably has. By the way, do not recommend house fires. Just avoid it at all costs. They're not fun.
If you want to, I can help you set up an emulator to play the game.
No, I've got an emulator, but I wanted to play it on my original disc if I can. I have nostalgia for original hardware. I know it'll look better and everything playing it on an emulator.
That's not the thing that I use the emulator primarily for. I like the fact that you can fast forward the games and when it comes time for like load times or unskippable cutscenes that you've already watched, you can just fast forward through that shit. Plus the load times are generally better on emulators anyway.
Alright, let's try again.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw a Ratchet and Clank game, it was definitely going Commando. My mom was dating this douchebag named Mike, who I don't like to talk about, I mean. But he was mad into Ratchet and Clank and the Tony Hawk games.
Good taste, even if he is a douchebag.
Yeah. I got that Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 remake, and I'm very glad I did, but I'm also very sad that they decided that they weren't going to make remakes of 3 and 4 the Underground games.
Yeah. And I still need to get that. Tony Hawk's 1 and 2 are the ones that I played.
With the remake, they added new gold ones that were more in line with 2. Because the original Pro Skater 1 only had 5 goals per level, and Pro Skater 2 was when the series standard became 10 goals per level.
Did that just make it worse?
It would appear so.
Great.
It might be time to. Oh God!
What?
Ratchet turned into pixel vomit before the signal cut out. It might be time. It might be time to switch to emulated PS2 games, homie. This one.
Let's try again. I never bothered to buy these again, so I don't have copies that aren't affected by house fire. Well, this appears to be playing better.
I also have a homie who's like super duper into music theory, and he had what I considered an interesting take on the Ratchet and Clank soundtrack. He said that it's nice but not very memorable. To which I responded, not very memorable. Did you, like, play the game for 2 hours and then stop?
No, I mean, I made a whole point about how the music fucks in my video. I had like Spider-Man or Peter Parker dancing from Spider-Man 3 green screened in and shit.
Yeah, the music in this series is flat. I don't understand his thought process. He's normally very smart and intuitive when it comes to analyzing music in video games, especially the Zelda series. But, you know, he had a bad take one time. There we go, the plan is loaded.
Thank God.
For a map, press select or R3.
Yeah, I'm not trying to bag on you too hard and keep pushing the emulator thing. It's just, I was just playing the first one on Thursday through the emulator, and I can see individual pixels on hardware. I never had that problem before. I was never a graphics whore before.
The music just went away. That's weird.
That is weird.
There it goes again.
To center the camera, tap L1.
Thanks, help desk lady. I'm sure we would have never figured that out on our own.
Yeah.
Now the music's skipping. Oh, yeah. Cut out.
Cut out again, yeah.
It's definitely your disc, bud.
Yeah. I need to clean it some more off screen.
It reminds me kind of this time when my homie had put Guitar Hero World Tour on to play, but his disc was super scratched. And I went to play one song that I don't even know very well. I think it was Escuela de Calor. And the music was skipping super bad. But the visual track for the highway for the Guitar Hero notes was still working properly. And somehow, despite the fact that the music was destroying our ears, I was able to get a 98 on the song.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to clean this disc some more because it's only kind of working.
I think Clank's the other way, bud. I think Clank's down the electrolyzer path.
I don't remember which path he is. If this crashes, I'm just gonna switch to Blue Dragon. And I'll try to get this disc cleaned up. Yeah, I think it crashed.
It totally crashed.
I'm just gonna switch to fucking Blue Dragon.
I'll tell you. I'm not trying to be pushy, but...
Oh wow, it
Okay,
didn't. I'm
back.
shocked.
Welcome back.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, your disc is fucked, dude.
Yeah, I need to clean it some more, I know.
I have to wonder if, like, the speedrun community for disc-based games have figured out, like, where to put imperfections in their discs to make skips possible. Stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, I hate this shit.
What do you mean? This is easy. I would do it for you if I could.
Ah, shit. Fuck. See, I'm bad at it.
It's just like that. It's just like that computer game where you have the water going through the pipes, and you got to build the pipe path before the water gets through, and you lose.
Shit. I told you I'm bad at it. I didn't even see the one down in the corner. Damn it. That's how I failed on...
You gotta like memorize the timing for switching them.
Yeah, I'm bad at that. Shit! I forgot to switch it. Fuck you, game.
Don't switch it. Switch it. Don't.
Damn it!
You got this. It starts on the one that you're supposed to have it on, and then you switch it for the first two.
Ah, I switched it back too early. That's freaking gay.
Yeah, you switch it for the first two, then don't switch. Then you switch, don't switch, switch, don't switch, switch.
There we go. Thank God. I hate those things.
I never had a
Pull
problem
out
with
the...
it. In fact, I think when I got the achievement that I mentioned for doing the electrolyzer puzzle in the Insomniac Museum, I did it like third try, if I remember right.
Fuck this. I'm just switching to Blue Dragon. Or not.
You know what I want to say. Is that going to happen every time you pause it? It reminds me of playing Ocarina of Time on an emulator for the first time. That pause menu does not like to open.
Pull out the fucking weapon. Yeah, fuck it. I'm putting in. I'm gonna switch over to Blue Dragon. I'm tired of this.
You're going to get frustrated with this nonsense.
I need to clean that disc so I'm off screen and figure it out. Edit stream.
Don't forget to change your stream category.
Uh,
Dragon.
That's what I'm doing.
Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, $8.09 used on eBay, $50 on Amazon.com.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit's expensive.
Cases only, Ratchet and Clank Going Commando bundle of 2. Who would buy just the case?
Why would you buy just the case? That doesn't make any sense.
Why would you sell just the case?
Back to RPGing.
$5.70 on Mercari.
I'll worry about that later. It's not like I need the game right now anyway. I'm just streaming it.
$2.69 on Redbubble.
That's dirt cheap.
Yeah, you could get a copy of this game if you are really adamant about playing it on original hardware. It's not too big of an issue. Waiting for it to arrive is the biggest, hardest part of that.
Now this is taking forever to load.
Going Commando, PS2 preview code, prototype alpha build, $298.76.
Jesus Christ. Alright, so, yeah, we were totally going to do Ratchet and Clank. Then this happened, so we're doing this instead. Sorry if you wanted to see Ratchet and Clank. That didn't work out so well. I need to clean my disc.
Nah, bud, you need to replace that disc. I'm sorry. I don't mean to come off as rude, but that disc is destroyed, man.
It's soot and ash on it that's the problem. If I can clean that, I can get it working again. Hey Renardo, how you doing?
Big man.
Let's turn down the game some, if I can.
Never played Dragon. Is it any good?
This is my first time playing through it. There, now maybe I can hear you. It was Mistwalker's first game. Directed and I think written by Hironobu Sakaguchi, who is well known for creating the Final Fantasy series, with art design, character designs, and shit by Akira Toriyama. And
Akira Toriyama.
what?
The late great Akira Toriyama.
Yeah, may he rest in peace. And music by Nobuo Uematsu, who is best known for the first 10 Final Fantasy games.
You know, he actually doesn't like that famous arpeggio at the beginning of Final Fantasy that everybody loves.
Hmm.
He says it's too simple, and the fact that people eat it up is sad.
Well, it's great. He's wrong.
It sounds nice, but I think that's just a basic of the human inner ear.
It's classic. There's so much. Yep, Leo's here as well.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry I can't see the chat, Renardo. I'm watching through Discord screen sharing.
But he is here. It's still full screen on Discord, right? I didn't double check that.
Yeah, it's full screen on Discord.
Okay, good. What time do you need to stream?
I stream starting at noon, so I'm probably gonna head out of here in half an hour if you're still playing.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Ratchet and Clank, Renardo, but we've got disk scratch issues.
Yeah, not scratch issues. Disc been through a fire issues. So like soot or ash or something on the disc itself that stained it.
I don't want to bag on the game too much because I've never played it, but I feel like based on the character's animation, his running speed should be higher. I understand he's short, but like those legs look like they should be carrying him a little bit farther than they are.
Yeah, I will try to get that disc working again, so we can do more Ratchet and Clank later. But otherwise, I'll have to cancel it and pick something else.
I also don't like switching back and forth between the classic Ratchet and the modern Ratchet, just because of the fact that the button layouts are different. Because it throws me off getting used to one fire button, and then that turns out to not be the fire button on the other one.
Yeah. Did it switch to the triggers?
Yeah, they switched to the triggers. You hold down the left button to go into aim mode, and the right button fires. And with the newest one, there's 2 different fire modes for each weapon. You can push the button in a little bit to do one fire mode, and then push it in all the way to do the other fire mode.
Could you hear the game at all?
Yeah, they're running out of time. Wait, Marumaro?
Okay, I wasn't sure. I can hear it just fine. I wasn't sure if you could.
Yep, no, I can hear it just like I was in the room next to you.
So are we on this thing with him, or did he just abandon us in the underground hospital?
I think you're on it with them.
Yeah, I think so too. Boy, this kid's a man on a mission. Look at this shit. He's like, fuck that rock wall. Yeah, go ahead, intimidate the shit out of your own village, kid.
So
Running.
is Dragon related to Dragon Quest outside of the Akira Toriyama being the artist?
Nope.
No.
They're both JRPGs, but no. Running that fast, but it overheat. It's not going anywhere like this. All right, let's go talk to these people. Guy's wearing like a pod on his head. Nope.
Whoa, he was so desperate about saving everybody here. He really didn't tell us anything.
So can you tell us?
Yeah, for real. Like, you guys have just as much information as he does about the village getting burned down, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, come on in.
More Death Wolf in my timeline.
Death Wolf. What's Death Wolf?
So in Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, there's this wolf character, and he is Death. He's the grim fairy tales version of Death.
Oh. We need a miracle medicine cure in Lago Village.
The whole plot of the movie revolves around Puss in Boots is after the wishing star because he's on his last life, and Death Wolf is after him.
Oh, I haven't seen it, so.
It's so much better than the first Puss in Boots movie. Like, if you've
Which
seen
I also haven't seen.
the movie, okay, so you haven't, so you have no margin to judge. If you do ever watch the first one, don't watch it. Don't watch it expecting to take it seriously, and B, don't watch it and expect the sequel is going to be the same quality. Because the second one is just amazing.
Yeah, I haven't seen either one of them. I'm not sure I've seen any Shrek except maybe 1 and 2.
1 and 2 are the ones that matter. They have COVID.
They got Kung Flu.
Wonder Mom was in panic. Yes, this is pretty bad.
You need to wear at least 7 masks to prevent the droplets from getting to your buddies.
Shut up, Fauci. Go get arrested.
Those beagles had it coming, I swear.
What an asshole he is.
I hate that guy.
Who did?
What's going on? They're all.
It's like that village in Mexico where everybody's got diabetes and they keep getting told that if you just pray to the Coca-Cola, it will cure you of your diabetes. You know about that, right?
I have not heard about that, no.
There's a village in Mexico that's completely obsessed with Coca-Cola. And there's a big there's outbreak of diabetes down there because everything they ever drinks Coca-Cola, like even over regular water.
Who's the cure for the sickness? I'll never give up searching for it. Never. Violent clouds, they're the reason they're sick. Don't worry, Morrow. I'll take care of Mommy and Daddy. I'm sure you will find the medicine and cure everybody. I won't cry. I'm a boy, and boys don't cry. I'm gonna be strong.
Since you're a boy and boys don't cry, why don't you join us on our quest? Maybe we can help your village survive.
Let's steal medicine from the sick people.
Yeah.
When everyone gets better, I wonder if we can play hide and seek again. I'm picking flowers every day, so everybody will get well soon. Yeah, let me know how that works out. I'm sure that'll have their allergies acting right up.
Dude, how long would you go if, like, you were sick and someone was giving you medicine and the medicine was just making it worse before you realized, maybe I should stop taking that medicine?
Yeah. Okay, so he wants to know, oh wait, do they spread the crops with the coke as a pesticide? I'm making sure cleaning laundry is done, Mommy and Daddy.
Village?
Yeah.
I'm sure they do. Like, there's a big Coca-Cola bottling plant down there that's straight up. There's close to no fresh water left for the villagers. And what of it does remain water usually ends up getting bottled into, what's that? Dasani, which is Coca-Cola's branded bottled water.
Yeah, I haven't heard
And
this
the price
before.
of an ice cold Coca-Cola down there is the same as the price of a bottled water. So, like, if you had to choose between, for the same price, a bottle of water and a bottle of Coca-Cola, which would you pick?
Bottle of Dr. Pepper.
No, Aquafina, I think, is the Pepsi one.
When you're in
That was
bed,
my-
you
got-
can look
got
up the
asked the
ceiling.
question. He is also my friend, and I'm sure that everybody that I stream to on my channel, this is not my channel, already knows that my friend is my tech guy, is my friend. Yeah, since I'm in an apartment, there is the chance whenever I'm guest appearing on your channel that you might hear other voices besides mine.
Clouds spreading the sky, surely it's work of demons.
Demons.
Eerie violet clouds appear in the sky. They just keep getting worse.
Oh, I see what's going on. I see what's going on with this village in Blue Dragon.
The hers
They got
be
those-
something.
They got those chemtrails.
Yep,
So
gotta be that.
airplanes put those chemtrails in there. It's turning the frogs gay and shit.
He was actually right about that.
Yeah, I know.
That's the funniest part of his turning the frogs gay rant. He was actually right. I think it's called azatrine is the chemical.
Yeah. And like, I remember before he started his podcast, Joe Rogan had a short-lived TV show called Question Everything, where he would like explore conspiracy theories, and one of them was the chemtrails theory. Like he went down that entire rabbit hole for a whole episode.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything to the chemtrails thing, but the gay frogs, yeah, that's actually true.
Yep.
And it's so weird, like, of all the things that he would be right about, you know? He's actually been right about a lot of things. They should just
I
make
know
a...
that Alex Jones was right. Jars full to the brim with quarters overflowing off of the counter onto the floor.
I know, to a scary degree, isn't it?
You got a 2-inch pool of quarters on the floor that you're just walking through on your way to put another quarter in the jar.
Yep.
In China, they're creating human-animal hybrids that they're going to use to create vaccines against diseases that we don't have immunities to yet, but other creatures do. And what they're going to do with them is they're going to make super soldiers. They're going to make they got sheep soldiers, they got pig soldiers, they got kangaroo soldiers, everything. And they're going to take over. They're going to be the next humans. They're going to be the new humans. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Have you seen the animated clip of that? And Joe's just fucking dying laughing.
Yes.
Oh my god, that shit's funny as fuck. I gotta pee in a minute. I gotta pee a little bit. Go pee, man. No, not right now. I gotta pee in a little bit. First, I gotta talk with him about the ice wall and shit.
How do I watch the stream? Twitch.tv/the Dog.
That's me.
Jack's gonna watch the stream.
Okay.
No, he's not. I'm not one to complain about next-gen hardware having bad graphics normally, but these graphics remind me of Jet Force Gemini on the NES, or not NES, the N64.
This was
Sorry.
this was very
It's way
early
better than
seventh.
NES graphics.
This was very early 7th gen.
I think Jet Force Gemini was 1999, if I remember right.
This was 2006.
Something smells like burning toast.
There's someone in the chat now saying Hitler sucks. I mean, we know.
We know. That's like common knowledge at this point.
Yep. There's something about this Hitler guy. The more I learn about him, the less I like him. The Norm Macdonald.
You know, I was reading the history books, and interesting thing, the bad guys won all the wars. Isn't that convenient?
Have you seen the Millionaire episode where him and Regis are just trolling each other the whole time?
Don't think I have, no.
You should Google that. It's pretty good.
Don't rush into this.
Happens straight.
This magic is strong.
I know that.
So is there an anime of this too?
What?
Tomorrow, leader to us.
What'd you say?
Is there an anime of this game too?
I have no fucking clue.
Oh, right, that doesn't.
I mean, you say, all right, that doesn't. What are you going to do about it, okay?
Yeah, do something about it.
Like, this guy is, like, way above our pay grade.
Hey, what are you doing?
That guy could kill you by putting his hand on the ground.
You search for it.
That little guy floating there is kind of like that little guy from Jabba's palace in Return of the Jedi.
I know the one. Happy Star Wars Day.
Apparently, there is actually a anime. It was made in 2007.
I'll have to check that out.
I did not know that.
Hey, Denny, you did all this to Debbie, didn't you? I remember you told us before you wouldn't even allow us
Excuse me.
So that's what it is. Your bad took on the play because you wanted to hear all the suffering, didn't you? You're going down.
Probably not. Also, welcome back, Renardo. Hmm.
Marumaru, do you really think he's gonna tell you?
He already lied to you once, dude.
And he has no interest in saving your village. You know what the animals coming out of the characters' backs remind you of? Kind of. There's this fighting game on the Sega Saturn called Rabbit.
Not heard of it.
I'll have to play it for you sometime so you can see what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
Suppose Nettie was trying to do with that medicine.
The villagers were suffering. He was taking advantage of them.
Nice. I see your little half-leg theme with the horse.
Shoot, let's go after Marumaru. Okay, let's, can I? Nope, that's still locked. Okay. I found gold in the fountain. Hello. I'm handling security of the village after soon. You look like though. Honestly, I want to get out of here.
Yeah. Can you bring me the teddy bear big pen? Alright, thank you.
I'm gonna get high on your screen.
No surprise there. The stoned is literally in your username.
Well, I wasn't stoned when you started the stream, even back before the Ratchet and Clank. Thank you.
I'm
Like,
shocked.
I'm getting high for the first time today.
Getting high on drugs? Not in this house.
I want to play with my brother Morrow, but he ran away. The only time my brother's been so upset is when he had to go to bed without supper. My brother ran off toward the cliff.
That's some tasty oil.
I don't know. I've never had any interest in smoking anything, to be honest. Yeah, place a warp key.
So the thing about weed is it comes in different flavors because they're different strains of it, you know?
Yeah.
And this, what I'm smoking is, or rather vaping, is more like extracted. If you've ever seen a pot bud, there's like these little crystals on it. And what they do is they melt those crystals off and then concentrate them because that's the part that gets you high. And they call the concentrated stuff dabs or shatter or oil. And this oil that I'm inhaling, it tastes kind of like honey with a little bit of a planty vibe inside of it.
Yes, cancer also sucks. It's having such a hard time. What can I do to help you? Look for a cure while I'm working.
Cancer from weed.
Well, someone in the chat said cancer sucks.
Oh, cancer does suck. I hope that none of you get cancer. My mom's a cancer survivor. I didn't even know the severity of it at the time. I was a little kid. I knew my mom kept going for visits in the hospital, and then one day she came back and didn't go to the hospital. I was like, okay, cool, mom's back.
Okay, let's equip accessories. And let's sell our extra stuff. That. Also that. All right, let's. Did I have a? Okay, so let's keep the better ring and then sell the silver ring.
That's a big rug.
Yep. All right, let's go back out. We're done here. Door Door below is closed. What are you? My brother usually has the clips when she wants to be alone. Item shop. I think that's what Indy does, though. Same thing, same basic thing as you. I miss him.
Same basic thing.
Yeah, for weed.
Oh, the oil.
Yeah.
Well, I like smoking flower. I can explain. I like weed. What I don't like is joints and blunts, because the paper, the tar from that is heavy on your lungs, and I don't like that feeling. I don't like that feeling of like the weight of the smoke. After I started doing tobacco vape instead of smoking cigarettes, because at the time it was cheaper. Now that everything's prices are inflated, it's probably more expensive to vape. But my ex-wife was trying to bring me back to court to try and get custody or something back. I don't know how much of this I'm allowed to talk about in the public sphere of the internet, but the gist of it is...
Yeah, keep in mind we are streaming live, so...
Yeah. But the gist of it is that stressed me out so much that I didn't feel like the vapes were working that good, so I bought a pack of cigarettes to smoke one.
Yeah.
And I got about a quarter of the way through the cigarette. It was a Camel 99, so it wasn't like standard size. I was about a quarter of the way through the cigarette, and I started like feeling like I was going to throw up. And I finished smoking to about half of it, put it out, and then found some rando to give the rest of the cigarettes to, because I was like, yeah, I'm not going to let the money I just spent go to waste, and I'm not probably ever going to be able to smoke a cigarette again in my life. And
Well,
I think it's the paper too.
that'll be better for you.
But
Not
as far
smoking.
as smoking, like, but as far as like smoking plant matter, like the say a pipe or a bong, I have no problem doing that. Smoking flower hits differently than oils do. You get higher from oils, but there's like an element of it that's missing, and I like that element that's missing.
Yeah, Indy does oils, though. God, I miss him.
We should probably stay on topic. I'm not trying to be mean, you know
Yeah.
that. But I also enjoy edibles, which when you eat weed instead of smoking it, the high is different. So like it's more of a mental high. You feel different in your brain when you smoke it, but when you eat it, it's more like a tingle that spreads through your body. Like you do feel different in your brain too, but like the mode of it is like you just relax super hard physically. But it also takes like half an hour to 45 minutes to kick in with edibles. So if you don't know that, you'll end up like my first time, which was I ate a pot brownie. I was told if it doesn't kick in within 30 minutes, it's probably a dud. You just need another one. I waited 30 minutes out, and I ate a second one. And right after I ate the second one, I felt the first one starting to kick in. I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna go on a trip today.
Like I said, I've never had any interest in it myself.
And that's fine. I don't want people to peer pressure you into it.
Nobody ever has. I've never... The only thing I've ever been high on were painkillers that I needed to sleep.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I hated that.
First time I ever smoked weed, I was with some friends from high school that were also my neighbors at the time. We lived in the same apartment complex. And I knew that they smoked weed. And I knew that legalizing weed was on the Oregon ballot. And I didn't have like any informed opinions on weed one way or the other. I just knew that it was illegal and that it was useful in curing cancer. That was all the information I had.
Yeah, it's like it helps with like pain management for cancers or something, doesn't it?
THC cells will eat cancer cells. They will attack and eat cancer cells.
Hmm.
It also helps with the lack of hunger caused by chemotherapy. Because what chemotherapy is, you're injecting poison radiation into your body at high volumes, and that kills the cancer. But it also kills a lot of your own body function as well, and part of that is appetite. So they would give chemotherapy patients weed, they would get the munchies, so that they would eat.
3 days ago, a fog seeped into the village. It was violent, just like the cloud we saw. Whoever touched
And,
the cloud got sick.
It's always been highly controversial because the entire reason that weed was ever prohibited in the United States is because the FDA was going to get shut down because the United States thought that they had reported on all of the drugs and were wondering why they were funding them still. So what they did was they took a document that was about heroin and then altered the text so that it didn't sound word for word the same and changed every reference of heroin to cannabis.
Heroin is way fucking worse.
Have you ever seen any of the old drug plot PSAs or like watched the movie Reefer Madness? I need to watch that in Discord sometime.
I have seen like little bits and pieces of Reefer Madness. I know it's like infamous.
It's hilarious how bad they make weed sound.
But then, all lies. He just wanted that medicine for himself.
And then you even see like the eventual relaxation on pot. Like you saw on that 70s show, like all of the characters in that show were stoners. And in the early seasons, Kitty and Red were being fed all this anti-pot propaganda by the school and the government, and like had no fucking clue that Eric was smoking weed the whole time in their basement. But like she's got like the pamphlet "Is Johnny High," which is a real thing that they had in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like describing all the symptoms of weed, and they're completely inaccurate. It was hilarious. And then like it became popular when like rappers started talking more about how much weed they smoke, not giving a shit. That was Snoop Dogg's whole thing. Was I smoke weed. I bring weed on a plane.
I mean, before that wasn't that like
because he spit fire.
before
God.
that wasn't that like Willie Nelson's thing though.
It was Willie Nelson's thing too. Willie Nelson still smokes pot, I'm pretty sure. Ted Nugent.
Didn't Snoop Dogg say Willie Nelson's the only person he wasn't able to outsmoke?
Maybe at some point. I know that when Joe Rogan was on, or Joe Rogan had on the dude from Pink Floyd, I can't remember his name, Roger Waters. He asked him about the Wizard of Oz thing. You know about the Wizard of Oz thing? Right?
Yeah.
He asked him about the Wizard of Oz thing. He said that it was a complete coincidence, and he hates that rumor. He wishes it would die. But one interesting thing about it is he heard a rumor, and he never went to see if it was true or not, because he kind of just wants to believe that it's true.
Mm-hmm.
That one time they busted a busload of stoners. Like they just stopped the bus. The police were checking everybody for weed. There was a little compartment in the back that someone could hide in, and they opened it up, and in there is Willie Nelson, baked as fuck, watching The Wizard of Oz and listening to the song, or the album, I mean.
Wasn't there also a thing with that album and Big Lebowski?
Maybe. I've never heard that. I should look it up. I do like the Big Lebowski. That's a big film and stuff.
I heard that there was something like if you started at a certain time and it matches up with the movie or something.
The thing with the Wizard of Oz is you gotta sync it up so that you press play on the movie when the no, you press play on the CD with the CD on repeat because it's a short album. You press play
Yeah, it's like
on the
40
CD
minutes.
at the very same time that the lion, the MGM lion, does his third roar. And I've watched it. It fucking works. There was a working version of it on YouTube for a while, and it got taken down. And then someone uploaded another one that starts off really well, but at a certain point, the music cuts out, and then after a while of it just being the movie pauses. And it goes on like that for another 2 hours. And I don't understand why anyone would even upload something in that condition.
I don't fucking know. That's weird.
Anywho, I gotta hop out here. I'm gonna set up.
Oh,
my stream.
if you're gonna go, I just saved, so I'm gonna call it then.
Okie dokie.
I'm tired as shit anyway.
I'll be over on my channel in half an hour with more Half-Life.
He's gonna go suck at Half-Life because he sucks at first-person shooters.
Twitch.tv/TheStonePhilosopherLeo, and backseating is allowed during that playthrough. So by all means, fucking yell at me. Don't let me solve puzzles for myself. Don't let me strategize against enemies. Just tell me what the fuck to do. I'll see you guys.
Here, I'm gonna link to your channel in the chat.
Okay, thank you, buddy.
There, that's his channel. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm not feeling all that great right now anyway. Kind of want to lay down. Thank you to anybody that tuned in and watched for a little bit. This stream wound up kind of sucking because the game I wanted to do wasn't working properly. I need to clean it more. This game worked, but didn't get too deep into it, and almost it's like no fighting in all cutscenes, you know. But we'll do more later on. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye, everybody.